I'm watching now. It looks better.
Okay, posting a new link in USFC chat. Please check it out, guys. I'll start the CPU fight.
I'm watching now. It looks better.
Okay, posting a new link in USFC chat. Please check it out, guys. I'll start the Pianist. Can you check it as well, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching.
I'm watching
On
now.
180p.
It looks better.
Okay, posting a new link in
It
USFC
looks
chat.
good to me.
Please check it out, guys. Okay, that's
So far,
great.
so good.
So different server really check it as well, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Ooh. Yeah.
They're really smooth. I'm watching.
Okay, great. I'll
Look at
stay
these
with this. Yeah, I'll stay with the streams, and I guess something is bad happening on the route to primary YouTube server and me. Okay, then I will be starting in commentator's cabin.
This is
If
the Russian
Join up as well.
spec right here.
nope, not really.
Yo yo.
Hey again, Eve.
Hello hello.
I'm posting the link again in announcements, just so everyone knows which is the correct one. And yeah, it should be good. Okay, let's get back to our card. I'm posting it in chat as well. We start pretty heavy today with Luck versus Oakenlicks. What do you expect out of it, If?
That's the first fight.
Yep.
I mean, that's a big one.
Yeah, indeed.
He's starting off with a bang.
Exactly. Like most of Northern America's players usually ask to have their match earlier, even though I was initially expecting they want it later, because like it's the morning for them, you know, maybe they want to eat or do something else and then play later, but for whatever reason usually Luck asks to play earlier, and so does Piccola, so I put them first. And yeah, it just happened so that Luck and Oakenlicks didn't really meet each other in USFC, so I imagined them.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I'm trying to think if I've seen them fight very much, and I can't recall.
Yeah, not really. Like I think they played a few times, but not that often.
Well, Oak's good, man.
Luck is
seems to
good
be-
too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
They're
ping
both
the
very
guys. Now, Subu is still not here. And we need him maybe.
Oak says him and Luck have played a bunch together, but I can't recall watching a fight.
Maybe in skirmishes, like not in tourneys.
Yeah. Well, I assume it's going to be Laszlo Oak versus Jan Luck. Oak says he mostly beats me up in saber tourneys.
Okay.
Maybe Oak will go Calc instead.
Okay, so you can join my parsec. Subu is not here, so I will host for now.
Hey.
Oh, Subu, is it you?
I think I just heard him.
Yep.
Oh, hello.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Great to have you with us as usual. It seems I managed to overcome my issues with streaming. Like I had some problems with primary YouTube server, but I switched to the third one, and it's actually working.
Alright, nice.
So a question, can you host maybe for luck and Oaken leaks? I think Oaken was pretty stable on yours, and yeah, like I also would prefer Northern America, I think.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay, then let's connect to your parsec.
Alright. Oak's already joining. This is Eve, alright.
A lot of friends in my parsec. Okay, that's your Thunderdome. Yeah,
I don't know if you saw this, but Pico says he'll be 40 to 50 minutes late. He's at the barber.
Oh, okay, so I'll postpone his fight then, yeah.
Cool.
Okay, everyone is in. I'm just closing a bunch of stuff that might take up a little memory.
Okay, I'll switch the stream, one moment. And like this.
Alright, that should be enough tabs. Alright.
Yeah, I set the names, everything should be ready. Host is doing
Who's
something else.
Cans?
He's one of the newer guys. He's a martyr main.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
he's trying to join.
No,
Oh,
it's
he's trying
not
to
his turn. I'll tell him to wait a bit.
Okay. Alright, we're just waiting for luck now.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Can's fighting today?
You mean Can?
Where's the card?
Because we have a Kans guy as well.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah,
not
sorry,
fighting.
Khan.
Yeah.
With a K.
He will be fighting Sinister. They signed up pretty late, like today, I think. So everyone else was paired already. So they are just fighting each
Okay.
other. Okay, I really hope that Luck is here.
Okay, flags are set up.
Well, if Luck is not here, then we will skip to Piper and Tivarink, I think. Because Pico is away as well. So we can do the duel later. Yeah, Luck is not responding, I guess, so we will have to do another duel. So, Piper, I hope you are here. Well, I see him online, so that's good.
Alright, Oak, sorry, I'm gonna have to kick you out.
Yeah, sorry, but Luck is still missing. I guess he needs to get back home or something like that as well. No, if we don't need more than 3 really. Maybe to ask questions, but if you have 4, usually it's just too much chat going on.
No, I mean just to listen.
Ah, I see.
Just so they can hear us make the announcements.
Yeah, true.
Of course, the action is gonna be on YouTube, but yeah, still helpful. Okay, we got Tiva Nink in. Just waiting for Piper.
Yep. I poked him and he is green, so he should be online. I really hope that his internet is better today. Like it was at least somewhat decent before. It only started happening like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, you can listen to the stream, Con. That's fine. It's just a little bit delayed. When you're fighting, though, you should listen through commentators. That way, there's no delay, and you don't take up that extra bandwidth.
Oh, Piper, you don't
Oh.
need to connect to me. Connect to Subu. Yeah, that's why it's a good idea to listen to commentator's cabin, to have no delay and hear all the instructions. So I'm switching the names then. Piper will be fighting on the left initially, and Tivaning on the right.
Okay, Piper's in.
Names are set. Again, it's up to 3 victories, guys, and 7 flags. Piper,
best
you are
of
on
5.
the left. Tivaning on the right. Piper on the left.
Oh, I think he needs keyboard. Give me a moment. Should work this time.
So I guess it's going to be Alex versus Zera, right?
Mm-hmm.
Piper, Alex.
Yep. Maybe exactly this, if they're not switching anything. Yep. I'm really interested in seeing how Tiva can deal with Alex. I don't think he had much experience fighting you, Subu, or did you do some
We
skirmishes
fought
before?
but he actually defeated me in a tournament once, so I think he knows what to do, actually.
Oh, but what a start for Piper.
Yeah. Nice, he was just patient enough.
Yeah, and the Thai guard really helps Alex when he gains tired swings of Jera. Even if he's close enough, it just hits that block.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Okay, that was
Nice.
interesting.
Parried both.
Yeah.
Steps to the
I
side.
got it.
Another
Yeah,
one.
he hit him in the... Looks like
Yeah,
the
yep.
shoulder action that killed. Wow. I thought it was a neck hit at first, but...
Yeah, also, Jera was a little bit nerfed today. He's
Oh, wow.
retreating Y is balanced now, Subu, if you check the patch notes.
Yeah, I saw that.
We already
And
tested
Isabella
it.
got tons of attention.
But yeah, like we didn't notice anything different about her. That's the story. We tested it with Venator and Eve, and like you obviously see the difference now on recovery of back Y. It's
Wow.
much more balanced now. You can't
Nice.
spam it. Like, well, you can press it over and over, but you will notice immediately the increased recovery. So it's all good now.
Wow. He
Wow.
does it with the jump. That's because he was too close to stab him. But
yeah, that's
perfect.
That's
The
a
fight
really
before
solid
that was
performance
insane.
by Piper.
He was blocking. He was like dodging at point blank and blocking everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen that.
Footwork and defense from Piper there. Alright, switch. It might be... Okay, he knows Hounded.
Yeah, I adjusted the names.
Alright.
Yeah, and
Nice.
actually, I'm really happy to see such strong performance by Piper. Like he lost a few of his latest USFC games, but he's not giving up. He's giving it his all, so it pays off. That's cool to see, always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that was a flawless use of his style, too. That head bobbing, that use of his guard. Finally,
was-
that's his first death there.
He was trying to push. Yeah, also, Alex, while not like a nemesis for Jera, but you need to know the matchup. It's really important because of the guard specifics of Alex and his footwork as well. That's also why I put. Oh, what a brilliant move! Just
You gotta love that, man. I love that.
yeah.
Oh, he went for a stab. You don't want to stab when he does that, when Alex starts doing that. Not with Zara, anyway.
Went right under the blade and scored such a flag.
Man,
Step to the side, wow.
I don't understand how he's blocking these shots. Like
Maybe
He's
it's
blocking
also,
high and stepping to the side. He steps to the side just in time.
yeah.
It's a
Maybe-
classic way, actually, in real fencing to block a sword like that.
Maybe
Yeah,
it actually
blocking.
has something to do with the recent changes, like the
Yeah.
slash or whatever. Think that should be better now. Like
Yeah. And now that he
animations
can't
are
rely on the
supposed
retreat Y.
animations are supposed to be more in sync with physics simulation. So
Yeah,
So it
what you
looks
see is
cleaner.
supposed to be a bit more of what you get. No.
Yeah. I think we're seeing that on display.
Something definitely feels different about how Piper's managing to block some of these.
Still, I think Tiva is managing to adjust. It's even now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Blocks with the low guard, actually.
he's
Yeah.
having success with it.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
yeah, goes low and hits clearly.
I think Tiva needs to go back to his upcuts. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh.
that sort of stuff.
he already got it.
I think he's feeling the fact that he can't rely on that retreat Y so much anymore when something goes wrong.
Yeah. You can get one quick one in if you hit the block.
Oh,
Or
still a
one
double.
quick retreat Y in, but you can't follow it up with 3 or 4 more retreat Ys.
Yeah, exactly.
Not quickly, anyway.
Tua trying to keep his distance, but it's what he needs to do. He can't get in the pocket with Alex.
Oh,
Ooh,
that
nice
hits.
thrust.
At least not without... You can do an upcut, probably. Up close,
Oh.
but...
I think Piper again starts to fall back to his main issue. He swings a lot out of measure.
Oh. Good footwork.
Close one.
Yeah, good sidestep attack, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, Siant, the game really doesn't consider edge alignment in the damage calculation. It only considers rotation, the speed, momentum, that sort of thing. So that's just how it is. I think that's a whole nother bit of coding he would have to do. So it's good enough, I think, but...
Yeah, if you consider everything physically possible, wow, that's so many things actually.
Mm-hmm. And these are skilled swordsmen. They're mostly going to get their edge alignment right, you know? They might mess it up a little bit and not always kill with their strikes, but...
Yeah,
they're not
that's
going to be
true.
striking you with the flat very often,
Wow.
realistically. So
I think
How did he
Jara
survive
grazed
that?
the head, but Alex still somehow survived.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'm struggling to
Equal
see if
trade.
this is because of the update or not.
Well,
But I would have thought that last to the head that Zera did would have killed.
Shoulder strike, it looks like that time.
I guess now it's
Oh,
a real
nice
deal.
try.
It starts really even, and it's now Piper who needs to adjust.
Yeah, but yeah, the follow-up's tough. Not just
Oh.
against Zera, just in general. You gotta know. That Y is only good that he did if you're
Oh.
up close.
Such a huge
Piper
recovery
needs to,
for Jara, but no capitalization.
Going low. Oh, high-low.
Piper needs to stick to making it dirty, I think. Up
Yeah.
close and
Oh,
personal.
wow.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
watch
he
for
went-
those.
He went in too early.
Yeah. I love that high-low that he did, though, because it was out of measure, and it sort of made his opponent feel secure. That one went right through, nice.
yeah.
But then he goes high all of a sudden when the opponent might swing, and then it hits the head.
Also,
Beautiful.
guys who are watching us on YouTube, please write in chat, in Discord or streams chat, if it's choppy, like if you see frame drops on the stream, or if it's all good.
We're not seeing Zera getting edge alignment while drunk. Yeah, obviously being drunk. If this game was 100% realistic, it might affect it, yeah. But, you know, he wouldn't be as viable then, I don't think. Like, people complain about how janky he is as it is. Imagine if edge alignment mattered.
Yeah. But then, honestly, I don't think even such character would be possible if it was all super realistic. Like,
Yeah.
even if you are a master swordsman, if you're drunk, like, you won't be as precise.
Nice sides. Oh, okay. I thought he won that actually, but it was a good try. But that retreat Y actually, it's still viable. It looks like it's just
Nice
Oh.
punish
And just one flag difference in this match.
again.
Yeah. Oh,
oh,
why?
should not do that.
Why?
It only worked because he was in the middle of a stab that first time.
He let his
Oh.
intrusive thoughts take over, I think.
Yeah, it happens.
Subu, you need to punish your students somehow for doing
Yeah.
those.
They'll lose a finger every time they do that. I don't know.
Yakuza style.
Yeah.
Oh, but you need to start with left arm first.
Yeah. Yeah, even if you take off a pinky, that's why they start with the pinky, because that's an important finger for swordsmanship, actually. So I don't think it's the most important, but as far as keeping your grip on it, it actually matters. So
Oh, the recovery again for the end.
I'd say the index finger is probably the most important, and then the others are for the structure.
Nice. Good
Oh,
flag.
good sidestep.
Thumb is good as well. Yeah, nicely done.
Oh,
Oh,
high
decisive.
gut slash. Oh,
Trying
he
to
was
push.
trying to push again, yeah.
Shouldn't push when he's doing that, I don't think.
Yeah.
There's certain attacks with high windup
Oh.
where that would work, but that's not one of them, because he's technically in the middle of a cut when he's stepping to the side. There's some where the opponent's not really cutting, so it counts as not being an active phase, but that's not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Also-
Piper's just on the wrong end of the range he's in, you know. He's like half a step forward, and then
All the upcuts.
what he's doing will work a lot better, I think.
Yeah, and
Yeah, he has to figure
more
something
side
out.
steps.
Out of
See,
measure, yeah.
That's exactly what I mean. Like,
That's what Tao is saying too. These strikes out of measure give Zera a perfect opportunity to hit because he has more
nice.
range. High, low. Keeps attacking. Oh, he could have kept going, I think. He waited.
oh, nice patience.
Actually, I respect that, though. I do respect that. I thought he could have just hit the head, but I guess you sometimes never know. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Stop the rush.
The thing I love about Alex is he gets a lot of momentum, I find, when he starts getting kills, you know, and a player is really good with him.
Yeah.
Oh, his animations definitely
Dance of
look
Death.
cool.
Oh!
Oh,
I thought he could land a hit there.
stab to the stomach, oh, but no rematch, please, guys.
Yeah, that's
We need
it,
to
right? I
switch
think
sides.
Tiva
Yes.
won.
Yeah,
Tiva
he
got
went
3,
through.
right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so
Amazingly.
it's
I
3
thought it'd
to
be
1,
closer.
yes. Well, it was really
Close
close. We
fight,
had a few
Yeah.
games with like one flag difference still.
And you got to give credit to Tiva. He lost the first game without
Yeah.
scoring a single flag.
Yeah, exactly.
And then won
he
3 in a
managed to
row.
adjust and came back. Indeed.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
commendable.
Yeah, Tiva says he needed that warm-up, so...
Yeah. Sometimes they say in like UFC, it's similar thing. If you get knocked down early in the fight, all it does, but not finished, all it does is just wake you up,
Mhm.
and then you're more dangerous than you were before you got knocked down.
Interesting.
So in a way, it'd be not as productive to knock him down because you make him more dangerous. You know, I think that's kind of what happened here.
Okay, I'm getting Pianist and San-Lar on.
Okay, yeah, we got Pianist joining already. That's good to see. And Piper, I gotta kick you as well as Tiva. We don't hate you, but... Heckle is here, by the way.
Oh, great.
Okay, let's just
Who's
do his
Tiva,
fight next.
Who's Pianist fighting?
San-Lar.
Xian.
Okay,
So Pianist on the left and San-Lar on the right initially.
on Subu's host.
Yeah,
Mm.
Xianta's... Oh, that's tough, actually, because Xianta's from America, I think, so...
Well, we can try this and see how it goes for Pianist. If it will be bad, we can switch. He's from Turkey, so I'm not sure how it will be on your host, but yeah, let's try at least. So a question about just Rust. Is it common for it to be blocked by Alex? It
I'd
really,
say it's very dangerous.
it depends on the distance mostly. Like if you try to use his wise Rust from like not out of measure, but like from largest distance possible, usually it gets stuck in auto guard. It just hits the blade and that's it. So you need to be somewhat closer to use it. And even like if you get too close again, you may get some junk and maybe you will get a graze. But yeah, I think the X Rust is actually better, and just generally
Tighter.
using upcuts is more effective against Alex than any other moves.
Yeah. Yeah, also anything low at his body, that tends to hit pretty reliably if he's not ready for it. So
Yeah.
Zera doesn't emphasize that as much, but people like Marie or Calc especially, Calc can get that ghost thrust especially, and that can get really dangerous. So
Yep.
yeah, upcuts though I think are Zera's best weapon against Alex.
Okay,
Marie.
so another pretty expected duel. Well, Cant is always using Marie. Why is it surprising you always if?
yeah, no, I forgot it was Cant.
The interesting part is not only the matchup, it's very different characters, but Cant likes grappling, making the fight dirty, you know. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out.
She's not just keeping a distance, but always ready to go in and do something up close.
Yeah, there it is.
Right now she gets punished for it.
I don't think that's what you want to do against Laszlo.
Yeah, he's just fast with slashes.
Yeah.
It's worth noting that I think this is the first time Pianist has fought on, a high delay host for him.
Yeah. Looks good so far.
Yeah. Just something to keep in mind.
Yep. Also, I don't think he actually.
Oh, nice long guard.
Yeah.
I think
he knows how to long guard. Zera versus Alex is fun. Yeah, I agree, Maestro.
Oh, nice.
Dashes into an ace thrust.
It's a matchup I've played a lot of, so can't disagree there.
Yeah, I think Pianist also played a lot of duels versus rapiers. Well, not Marie specifically, but Mata. Because one of his friends, Cant, who is participating today as well, is using Mata extensively, so at least he knows how to face a rapier user.
Yeah. The thing he's struggling with is he's holding long guard a lot, and Cant knows how to beat the blade. He's going to have to keep that in mind.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, he's, I think, doing the right thing, actually. Just needs to find a way in. Oh.
Yeah, that's always the issue.
He had something going there, I thought, with the in and out, but I think just needs to get closer. Oh,
but he hit her as well.
Yeah. I'm sure he welcomes that, though, what Cant is doing. That makes it easier for him to close in.
Oh, wow.
Faint.
He really needs to use his thrusts more. They're really helpful against Marie.
Yeah, instead of just hanging out in long guard and using it as a defense, because that doesn't block everything.
You're already in a long guard, so why don't you just thrust out of it?
Yeah. You've heard Laszlo is weak? Tiva? Who told you that? Laszlo is A tier, I think. He's pretty solid. Not broken at all, but he's solid, you know? I think.
It's really dependent on the player, really. Like, when you watch Oak playing, it's at least A tier Laszlo.
Yeah. The one thing with Laszlo is his guard is a bit weaker than some of the other sabers, but you gotta use his footwork. That's the main difference.
Yeah. Oh, Also, I've seen Zeranul playing him yesterday, and yeah,
Mhm.
his performance was really good as well.
Yeah, and if you combine that guard with the footwork, he can guard even his lower openings in time. It's just you gotta move with him.
Nice.
Yeah, patience paid off in the end.
Oh, in the old times,
Oh,
yeah. I
again.
mean, I defeated Warden's
Mm.
Isabella, yeah, with
Surprise for
the
us.
old tourney. We did. So I have to agree there. He was definitely S tier back then.
Oh,
Well, Victorious was beating Warden as well. Like it was 50-50 all the times they fought. And
Mhm.
nice
they were
slash.
fighting exactly Isabella versus Laszlo.
As we're speaking here, Pianist has come back.
He's taking the lead, yeah.
Just
He
one
still
more
wants that
flag
blade
need.
beat.
Yeah, but
And-
she's somewhat reluctant to approach him, it seems.
Yeah, there's a counter to the blade beat, but I want to see if he can figure that out himself. He's doing really well, actually.
Oh, double.
Double.
Yeah, challenges it with a cut.
I still don't
Where's
see
Yoshi
him.
meets you.
Still don't see using his regular thrust.
Yeah, it's the one thing I would change about what he's doing.
Yeah,
there
this
you
one.
go. There he heard you, I
I
think.
think he heard you.
Yeah, it's really useful versus Marie. And then Marie needs to use long guard as well when she stays at range against Laszlo use.
Yeah.
That's always a danger as well.
Pianist is good. Yeah, he is good. He did really well last tournament as well. He undiscombobulated. Oh, man.
I almost wrote instead of San-Lar Marie as a name.
Hmm. Yeah, it's funny when that happens.
Yeah, I think I didn't ever see her
Oh.
using any other character in events.
Yeah, I always respect that. The new Can dude is the same with Marta. He only uses Marta,
Yeah.
Hmm.
and you gotta respect it. Especially with
Interesting.
Marta, because she's so different, you
Yeah.
know, from all the others
But-
in terms of inputs.
It's as I was saying earlier, really, if you give her that dedication, if you study her and become comfortable with the inputs, she can give you all the results you want.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
which
tend
is
to
why
think.
it's good to do it.
You go ahead.
Take her as a main first,
Mhm.
so you haven't got anything else in your mind. You know, like what
Oh,
input should do what. You know.
she's
Cut.
trying to
Oh,
grapple
she
out
got it.
from the third
You-
attempt.
He was stabbing a bit too much, I think. At that
Yeah.
point, he should have just Y-X'd, like move forward.
Yeah, like maybe even retreating slash would be just
Oh, nice.
the
Russ.
finisher.
What's better, being a one-trick specialist or flexible player, Tian? Tiva says.
I say one trick. If you get good enough one trick to beat anyone else, then
I think you'll find.
you've won. You won
Yeah.
the game.
I think you'll find most of the good players can play anything though, because you just understand the game enough. But
yeah,
It's actually about play styles. Like there is a special, well, not special, but one of the play styles for gamers in fighting
nice.
games that is called Obsessed by David Sirlin, and it's exactly like this one trick that you know really well that you can use successfully against many characters in different matchups, and you are so good at it that no one else is as good. But there is a weakness, obviously, as well. Like people know what you will do, so
Yeah.
maybe they will prepare some counters. So it really depends again on how
That's
you
why I
would prefer to
respect it.
play.
That's why I respect it more. Is because you know that. You know your opponent knows what you want to do, but you still pick the character anyway because you think you can beat them anyway.
Mhm.
yeah, it's perhaps something I should work on a little bit sometimes. Sometimes I switch a bit too soon, I think, and sometimes the switch works too. But
Yeah,
I just gotta be
I-
very wary of when I do it. I
yeah.
think.
There's definitely some matchups for me personally where I'm like, no, I am not picking my main.
Yeah.
I I'll pick someone I'm not so good with just because.
Who's your main? You played Gideon, you played Kalkstein, now you switch to Isabella. Just who is your main?
Yeah, any of those. Gideon. Barra.
Yeah. So many. Oh, try and go.
We have yet to have a rapier player who just dominates the competition, though. That'd be really cool to see. Picado
Yeah.
might be the closest we had, but keep in mind he switched to all sorts of things. So it's just that his
Yeah.
Marie was the best of all of them, I think.
Oh, nice.
Buzz might be able to do it though. If Buzz plays more tournaments, he is the best Marie player right now. So
Yeah, definitely. Like even before all the events, when like I sparred with him, a few games, I immediately felt that he's best rapier player and potentially like contender for the strongest player as well. But it's really unfortunate that he's not playing that much.
hmm
He actually said recently that he's so out of practice playing Marie against non-rapiers. It's usually Marie against Marie or Marie against Marta
yeah,
for him. But
I think we
definitely
noticed
think
that in the tourney too.
Oh, Lens
Yeah, yeah.
thrust.
I think if he just played more against more characters, he could easily beat everyone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Having a rapier dominate would be cancer? I wouldn't say that.
No. Have you seen what Barra can do to Marie? Like, that's cancer. Like, if a Marie can beat a Barra, that's amazing.
Like she has her own weaknesses after all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, again.
And as for unreliable
Oh,
damage,
good
that's
fight.
sometimes true, but I find in Sharp, Marie is pretty reliable if you get the spacing right. Marta, though, Marta has some issues. I won't deny that.
So the score is what right now?
2-0. Pianist is leading, and actually he managed to come back just now. Like he was losing by 4 or 5 flags actually. Xian initially took a pretty dominant lead, but slowly but surely Pianist managed to crawl back. Started to land more of those thrust, and yeah, Xian again takes the lead initially.
Yeah, you're right, Tiva. I think using Laszlo against a good Marie is pretty impressive performance. It's not that Laszlo can't win, it's a very different matchup and a tough one. You gotta fight in a very different way.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you really need to work that long guard
what is
because your
his
belly.
latency also? I think it's
Yeah.
at least 200 too.
Yeah.
Yeah, over in Turkey.
Oh, again, long distance engagement.
It's kind of fitting that he's Turkish and he plays Laszlo, by the way. I know that sword is not... I don't think it's Turkish. It might be. But it looks a lot like a Turkish sword, the Killage, so...
Also, we are supposed to get a truly Turkish character eventually. And
Yeah,
with a
an
shield
Ottoman
as
galley
well.
captain, and there's going to be one with Yadigan, too.
Mm-hmm.
Janissary, I think.
They were saying the new female character has a shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the name of the shield is actually a
Kalkan.
Turkish word for shield. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
I
were
think
wondering why.
Yeah. Yeah, they were used by Tartars as well in
Right.
sort of that part of the
Oh.
world. So,
Oh,
yeah, it's hard to say where she got that idea from, but it was a pretty common practice, yeah.
no, but I know where Xian got that idea to grapple. That looked really cool.
Yeah,
Marta slashes, yeah, they're not good.
she's playing really well right now.
Well, she has one really good slash. It's fast. I think it's down forward X or something like that. But Yeah, the problem is
triangle.
it's again 3-button input, and you really want to have such a move on just a single button.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
beautiful combo.
And perfect victory there.
yeah,
Cant is
flawless.
coming back.
2-1.
Yep, 2-1.
Yeah, she is adjusting. And yeah, I agree, Pekla, don't worry. Like, I think her most reliable cut is the one you do after you punch someone, and you don't generally want to be punching people with Marta. So,
Pianist switches to Kalkstein.
okay.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
Sensible pick, actually, I think.
What do you say?
I don't know. He won two matches with Laszlo. Yeah, he lost that one.
I know he plays
7-0,
him, though.
but this matchup's hard, man. Like,
Yeah, I agree it's hard, but sometimes I find his auto guard holds up well to Marie's moves, so...
Oh yeah, and he takes the lead. Actually, I think even when he plays Laszlo, like in other matchups, he is, unlike Okan, he's not really up to like moving forward a lot and playing. Oh, are we
maybe
lagging?
lag?
Some lag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting some lag, yeah.
Okay, it's probably just a spike, so Xian,
Yeah,
back away.
Let's wait a bit.
Give him some space to move out of the corner. Yeah. You don't need to give him an absurd amount, but enough.
I think it's subsided.
Okay. Good.
Oh,
I thought that cut was going to land. That's a shame.
me too. So I
don't
was saying.
see any reason why it couldn't, but...
Oh,
The leg
nice
slash
dash.
interrupted. It just stopped the animation, I think.
Yeah, I just don't think it should have, you know? It's like big
Yeah,
deal,
no,
cutting the leg.
I don't think so
Oh.
either.
Oh, still alive. Oh, not anymore. So I think Pianist is really playing more balanced or defense-oriented style. Regardless of character or matchup, he's pretty cautious and usually tries to study what his opponent is gonna do. And Laszlo maybe is not the best pick for such a style. I don't know. Kalk's guard is better, and maybe that's what can help.
Yeah. I think Laszlo's a good pick with that style against Sabers, but against Rapier, maybe not so much.
And Kalk can surprise out of his defense, like exactly what Pianist is doing. Like he's somewhat retreating, watching, looking for the moment, and then boom, dashing in.
Yeah. You gotta be careful not to cut too much out of measure. It was taking out his stamina.
Yeah, Kalk's guard is good, but it won't block a lot of those thrusts.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, I was expecting for that Kalk's thrust to land as well, but no double.
Yeah. You know, when the stabs trade like that, it's anybody's, really.
Yeah.
Okay, these cuts out of measure, all you're really doing with that, I think, is potentially giving openings. I say that he wins it, but I just think that's dangerous.
He's trying to like stay at such a big distance away and provoke something by those slashes.
That
out
could
of
be.
measure.
I
just
think what he was doing is
Oh.
looking to see how to do a specific slash from long guard.
Could be. Learning as he
Actually,
goes.
I do that a
I've done
lot
that
when
before, yeah.
Yeah.
In a fight. Oh.
when you pick a character that not really used to, yeah, you want to try the moves.
Yeah, I know for a fact he. I mean, half an hour before this event started, he was asking about how he changed his stances. So he's very.
Oh,
You know.
nice.
Flipped. And it's actually an even fight.
Yeah.
And Pianist might take it.
Yeah, it's actually a match point for him.
Oh,
but it hits, triangle hits. Oh, the response.
that lands.
Did you guys see that half sword game I was playing, by the way?
I did,
Posted
yeah.
pictures, yeah. It's crazy.
I just like checked it for a
Oh,
bit
the
and
slash.
that's it.
Yeah, it's obviously a tech demo, so the idea is you go around, collect weapons and armor as you go.
Oh.
Hope you get something good. Nice.
Just impales himself on it, trying to move forward with a dash, and it's 2-2.
You can literally skin people in that game. Just couldn't believe it.
Oh, he's going back to Cal.
And now it's a decisive matchup. Whoever wins this wins the series.
Nah, he's going with Calc. Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
chat's delayed. They're still watching the pick. It's YouTube. That's how it is. I don't think there's anything the streamer can really do. I know there's a setting for that, but even then, there's still a bit of delay.
Well, even like if you reduce the delay too much, and if you do it
There's a
like
trade-off.
real time, yeah, like the quality may suffer. It may take
Yeah,
too much
that's the thing.
bandwidth.
I'd rather high quality for sure.
Yeah. Oh, some back and forth.
And Cortana.
Too far away.
A lot of movement from Cant over here. Some cuts. Trying to provoke something, maybe. Not falling for it, though.
Young Pianist plays really defensively. Waiting for Cant to get close. Oh, and
There it is.
it's sort of like Toasted, but with Calc. Do you
Yeah.
agree, Subu?
Yeah, I think so. Calm before the storm. I think
Yeah.
Cant actually needs to be more aggressive, but not reckless about it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Provoking the guard more and actually threatening him instead of just sort of hanging out outside of her range.
Yeah, just try
Stuff
to
like
approach
that,
him.
actually, what she's doing now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
but
don't want to rush in like that, though.
yeah, I think she wanted to start grappling or something like that. Oh. Yeah,
Nice.
doesn't go well for Calc.
Yeah, it's just like Cant has a slight reach advantage. I think she should use it a bit and provoke.
Yeah, it's as you were saying, she can approach a little bit more and poke from the distance where she's somewhat safe.
Mhm.
And Calc is already not that safe.
Yeah, even with long guard, she can reach right past it.
Yeah.
And you can actually blade beat if you're close enough. Yeah, she's mostly trying to blade beat out of measure, so
Yeah. Yeah, you should just be in measure, but not too close. That's the ideal for Marie.
mm-hmm.
And that's the distance where you could blade beat too, if he allows you to. So
Yeah, and exactly like this, like if you throw some pokes and your opponent decides to try rushing, maybe he will just impale himself. Yeah, exactly
Like that.
like that.
it's the commentator's curse.
Worked like above now though.
Yeah,
Oh
it
wow.
works in mysterious ways. That is just a trade, but that's anybody's when that happens. Oh, good try with the counter thrust, but I think Pianist was just quicker.
Yeah. Oh,
See what Cant was trying. I think it just didn't go the way she imagined it. Triangle too far. That's her problem right now. These attacks out of measure, they're not really threatening anything.
bad
Nice, you got
trade.
it. Pianist has been looking for that attack for like the last 20 flags, I guarantee.
Oh, that's not good. Getting poked in the arm. It's very easy for these two to trade, so any damage is good.
Oh.
Trying to get
Cant
blade
needs to
contact,
be
but
very careful right now.
Oh,
Nice
slash. Yeah, slash into thrust.
oh, don't grab. Oh,
But somehow,
getting tired.
Yes.
somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, these
Oh, no.
grabs and triangles out of range, they just don't achieve anything, I don't think. Because Pianist
Yeah.
feels perfectly secure. He doesn't
Yeah.
really care about those.
Need to get a bit closer. Oh, nice.
Oh, okay, that actually provoked something this time. I'll give her credit for that, actually, because I think Pianist really wants that point.
Maybe he needs to do something else other than dashing into a thrust. Just get close and
Bowl to the leg.
do
And
some
a bit of the
combo.
belly,
Oh,
yeah.
but-
Oh yeah, she was
Shut down her
limping.
mobility and cut her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in
GG.
the end, he manages to accomplish it, and still a very, very close game. Like most of them. Goes
Yeah.
up to the last flag or two, and both had to adjust to each other's styles. GG, guys.
Oh, sorry guys, I wasn't looking at the chat. I was focused on the fight. Dash thrust from Calc is cancer. Hated almost as much as retreat ghost thrust. Tiva says. Apparently I'm too powerful with my curses, by the way. and Pekla wants me to curse myself. Okay.
You are the main warlock of USFC. Okay, you get a special title. And yeah, Pico is here, so let's do your fight actually.
Alright.
Let's get him on the board.
Hey, Pianist gonna kick you. Pekla is... Yeah, I think he's my friend, so he's already in. Awesome.
So yeah, we have Pico versus Subu next. Adjusting the names.
Oh yeah, he needs...
Yeah,
Let me just make sure you got keyboard. Yeah.
And I'll
Yeah, you got it. Right.
ping Luck if he's here.
Oh, you didn't mean to grab. Okay, that makes sense. It happens, actually. You'd be surprised how common that is.
Okay, names are set. Not Mata, Jara. That's why I fail to see Pico as Mata main. I mean, he does really, really good with her sometimes and with her feints, but he's not dedicated. He's not loyal to his girl. And yeah, initially he took Jara. Oh.
Mm.
Some nice parries and manages to get close and slash around the gut. Oh. I think Pico
I
moved
wouldn't
too
dash
close.
into Alex if I
That
was
side X seems smoother.
if I was Zera. I would definitely keep my range.
Well,
Oh,
sometimes,
you
already-
see that?
sometimes
I'm
Did you
already
see that?
noticing that side X hits cleaner.
We just got a little clip of invisible strike landing on Alex there. I don't know if you saw
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah, I saw that too.
I'll need to recheck the recording later.
Yeah. I'll just write it down in the Discord
All right.
somewhere.
Yeah, I've just noticed the cuts seem crisper on my end anyway.
Well, yeah, maybe that better sync between simulation and animation is helping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm glad it didn't call for a buff to Alex immediately, because sometimes it's just that simulation stuff. It's nothing to do with the character. Always something to keep in mind.
Oh, why? You don't need to use high gut cut against Alex. It will just hit his block. Come on, Pico, do some upcuts. Ooh. Maybe.
He wishes tell Pekla to calm down.
Maybe it's not his day today, I don't know.
Yeah, he's cutting out of measure.
Yeah, eyes out
that
of
was-
measure, just moving too close. Oh, and yeah, almost tired. Oh, but the double. Well, I guess it works for Piccola. Oh, again.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
There's been a 7-0 in every match so far.
Crazy.
First one, you mean?
Huh?
First match, you
I mean-
yeah?
Just in general, like at some point in the matches.
Every pair of opponents, one of them has had a 7-0. I think Cant-Lar got a 7-0 on Pianist, right?
Yep. Yep, she did.
Okay, Jan now. Actually, I think yesterday Pico won against your Alex with Jan.
Yeah, I won the first encounter, and then in the lower bracket he won. So he got revenge.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a slow slash, but really powerful one. And sometimes
It's perfect
it can
against
parry.
Alex's thrust. He steps out the way of the thrust and then...
Yeah, like even if you hit into the left arm, it usually has more HP for saber users. So yeah, you can trade perfectly with this. Oh, clip. But just a clean slash.
That whole flag, they were at the maximum range.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. Oh, and now he's more seriously wounded, I think, yeah. Stamina is blinking. Oh, and upcut.
Yeah, that sidestep.
I think Subu started swinging too early. That's why his initial attack was just whiffing. Oh, but now he gets writing and just starts swinging. Oh. Two low cards, just each so close, but no hit.
They're both wounded. I think Alex is a bit more tired. But with Alex, it doesn't really mean much.
Oh, and the double. No, good way to end such a round.
Mm-hmm.
Now again, some attacks out of measure. Maybe Pico is trying to provoke something.
He's doing the koala shuffle this time.
Oh, I didn't see Koala doing some shuffles with Jan.
No, I meant Subutai.
Ah.
Left and right. Like this.
Yeah, now I see it. Oh, gets close enough.
Round the guard, yeah.
Yeah, really tired now is Jan. Oh. Yeah. I think he was trying to go for a trick shot.
Yeah.
Not
he got
really
stuck underneath Alex's sword.
Yeah. Still it's
Yeah, Subu's really changing his game up right now.
Oh.
Or at least pretending to for the first part of the round.
Yeah, indeed, he's moving more to the side.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, at least it's a very close match. Both need only 2 flags. Oh, but Pico is already wounded. An upcut as a response.
Yeah, apparently the switch to Jan helped Pico.
Well, that exchange looked crisp.
Yeah.
No drink. Oh, blocked. Low cut. So close.
Yeah, this is a very even round.
Indeed. Oh.
Yeah.
Out of measure attack was punished clearly by Subutai. Yeah, he's staying away, looking for the window to rush into, and yeah.
Oh, he gets him with the wind up.
Yeah, GG.
What are you talking about, Tiva? Always lost. I'm gonna lose.
Okay, now we are switching sides again, and it's 2-0 lead for Subutai. Yep, doing it right now.
Do it faster.
Why don't you do it?
I'm telling you to do it. That's all I can do.
It's 2-0 me, but all is lost. I'm not gonna win this one, man. Never.
Okay, back
Oh,
to
you're
Vera.
see, that's an insincere commentator's curse right there.
Oh yeah, he's trying to
The
use
gods
reverse cursing. I see.
Yeah, it's not gonna fool the gods.
He's the warlock of USFC. What do you want?
Oh, maybe I can change it. Subu's got this in the bag.
Oh wow. Oh, tries to go with
Wow.
upcuts, but Subu is ready to retreat.
I don't know if it's just me like tripping,
Oh wow.
but Alex's guard seems to be even.
Well,
I don't know.
right now there was some kind of phantom slash because Subu punched Jera and Jera cut at the same time, but Jera's animation was interrupted, but the cut still went through. So it's the same
It
as
still happens,
pre-update. Like animations are getting cancelled out, but hits are still going in.
That's what I saw in the first round as well.
Oh, still alive.
That wrist is.
Oh, is
How
he
is that
baiting?
wrist
Oh, is he
still alive?
tired? Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's
He's
tired.
tired.
Again from left leg, but no. That's an attack combo you want to use only from really close distance. It's good, but short ranged.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Feint into that. Real nice.
Sidestep. Upcut. Right to get the wrist. Oh. First I thought that longsword was not aligned properly, but somehow it hit.
Oh, nice thrust.
Oh, double again.
Things just flying off them.
Yeah.
Hand on one side, sword on
Clash
the
of Titans.
other. Oh. Pico seems to have found a little
Oh,
way
grappling
to win
attempt.
here.
Oh, Subu attempted to push.
Oh, that was quite a quick back Y spam.
Yeah, and actually it really saved him because he managed to move away thanks to doing that cut.
Mm-hmm.
So he avoided the push. Oh, no. Why are you staying stationary? Need to move, Pico. Koala tricks won't work against Subu. Oh. Some nice sword handling there, but yeah.
Oh.
Tired. Subu just spams for the kill.
Oh, nice.
That's an interesting combo, but again, you need to be closer to land it. So he just opened himself up. And Subu gets a match point with this.
Ooh. Good fight.
GG.
And it's Rio.
That was close.
Yeah.
That flag
You had to pull that back, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A big
I thought Pico
comeback
had that
indeed.
one.
Still, it's good to see that Pico managed to adjust with Jera, but in the end, I guess he went too much into his meme mode, and that failed him.
Yeah, Oak brought up a good point there. He was saying that it's probably more that I was really defensively responsible. I think I was. I mean, of course, I'm tooting my own horn here. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that's really more what it was. It wasn't that the guard's different. I think the cuts are more crisp, though. At least I noticed that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Just the first fight with Piper, and then some things I saw in that fight. I feel like if I'd seen that previously, I would have expected Zera to get the shot off, you know. But I mean, I don't know. It could just be the same as it always was.
Yeah. I think sometimes, especially like when I'm impatient, those upcuts are especially dangerous. But if I back away and let the auto guard do its thing, and I'm really careful, that's sometimes I block them. So
yeah.
Okay, so Luck is still not here, unfortunately, so I'm checking if Maestro and Design are ready to go.
Alrighty.
They're not
you know, I've
responding.
tested out his auto guard too. Sometimes literally the foot forward is what determines whether a blow will hit or not. As crazy as it sounds, even a downward cut.
Design is here.
It depends on which foot Alex has forward, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, if you're a bit offline from the sword, sometimes the auto guard won't correct in time and you'll get hit. So
Subu, can you please post the link? It seems that Maestro is not at his PC but at his brother's, so he might need a link.
Good luck, of course, timing that in the middle of a fight, but in a test environment you can. And so it's interesting to see. Much harder if I'm up to hit you in the head. As you're trying that, of course. Yeah, the host has been good so far, Maestro. It seems to be mostly a you thing lately when it happens, so...
Well, we'll see how it goes again. Yeah, like usually, like normally you think it will be better for him on yours because you are closer, obviously, than me. But yeah, if he gets the issues, we can try switching. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw Piper doing some insane reactions earlier, even with delay, so...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, design flaw, I didn't ping you.
Okay, name the set. Maestro will be starting on the left initially, Design on the right. So I guess it will be Jera versus Kalk. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so, which will be interesting.
Design is really playing strong Kalk. He even beat Lux Jacek with it. So I'm really interested to see this one.
No, Tiva brings up an interesting point. Not enough right foot forward YX cuts of Zera. That was one of Pekola's weaknesses, maybe. A lot of people, of course, talk about the high guard protecting Alex, but sometimes those cuts do crash through, so...
I would say...
But...
Throw that when you think Alex is throwing something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would not even try throwing that if Alex is just standing there with his auto guard.
Yeah, it depends on if the weak hit too, and a bunch of stuff, yeah.
Okay, starts with your favorite dash into thrust, Eve.
Oh, side cuts. Yeah, side cuts are good. Yeah, if you step to the side with Y, you can clip him in the face or something.
Oh.
Especially if I'm trying to cut you too. It might catch my blade. The first cut drags Alex's blade. I see.
Nice.
So far, so good. Design got 2 flags. I hope it's not choppy for Maestro. But he's not pausing.
I said to him... Yeah,
I saw it.
Deleted the blade. That seems to be... It happens to a lot of characters, but Zera has this happen most of all, I think.
Yeah, like, the wrist and the blade got destroyed at the same time.
Yeah. That was beautiful.
Upcut, yeah.
Wider angle is so much better even to watch.
Oh.
Wow.
Tried dashing in. Dry it into that point.
He seems to
he changed something for the camera, didn't he?
Oh my god. He's got Montro's number right here.
Well, maybe he's lagging, I don't know. I guess he wants to complete the game and I'll ask him after
Yeah, you
the
can
bo-
pause
oh,
anytime.
But he's still hanging in there.
Yeah, I don't think he's lagging.
Yeah. Yeah, if he's not pausing, then well, yeah, he had his number, like you said.
Yeah,
He surprised him with that one stab, but that was about it.
yeah.
All right, switch sides. 7-0 incoming. Not quite. They're a bit delayed.
I mean, he's not saying anything about bad
Yeah.
connection, so I think that was just all
Yeah, I didn't get
Yeah,
a
I
ping.
guess so.
all calc. Just
I told him again, like, if he wants to switch, but yeah. I guess he is okay connection-wise.
That's good. Trying to catch him with that thrust.
Or maybe not good, actually.
maybe now, yeah.
Might have been a spike. Let's try and wait it out.
He's saying that he's frozen right now.
Okay, we'll just wait it out. We can obviously let him back in. It'll probably wear off. It usually does. Slight delay. Okay, that happens. It would be delayed on Taos too. So
Yeah, obviously.
yeah, whatever delay you're getting is going to be better on mine usually. So any choppiness, yeah,
I'm
that's the
asking
important
him.
thing. Yeah. Okay, I unpause, but don't fight yet. Yeah.
Yeah, let
Just
him
see if
signal with long guard.
And if it doesn't work, we'll try getting him back in. And if that doesn't work, we'll switch. Okay, he can move. Perfect. Yeah, often when that happens, I find, anyway, because my connection is usually, regardless of host, pretty stable. It'll be choppy for like a few seconds or more, and then it'll stop.
Yeah.
Like, not much longer than a few seconds. Maestro constantly healing his power level.
Oh, wow, again.
Interesting theory. The hood lowers your peripheral vision. Yeah, it does, actually. Wearing a hood and fighting is not a good idea, believe it or not. Because you get no advantage from it. You're just obscuring a bit of your peripheral vision, and you get no protection, really. So
Okay, now at least he got some windmill in,
yeah,
and it's not so one-sided.
that's
Oh, yeah.
that's something I don't like about Assassin's Creed. Actually, the fact that he wears the hood all the time. It just looks so suspicious. I mean, it actually made sense in the first game though, because he could blend in with the priests, right? But
Yeah.
in other games, it just looks weird. It looks completely out of place.
Yeah, if you're trying to be sneaky in the crowd in the city, you don't want to stand out. You want to wear the same clothes that, like, citizens of that city are wearing.
Yeah. And you don't want to wear anything that looks cool, you know, because then everyone will know, oh, okay, that specific guy wearing that specific outfit, you know.
And yeah, if you jump from the roof of the building in the middle of the square, that's not a good idea for a spy or an assassin.
Yeah. Oh, well. I thought the first one they did a good job with that, though, generally speaking, so.
If you consider, like, per assassination implementation, then Hitman is the best gameplay-wise.
Yeah. Anyway, let's focus on the fight.
Yeah, design
Very
was
easy.
tired, but somehow managed to recover to respond in the end.
Tiva says he always loses when he wears the hood. Oh, so is it cursed, I wonder?
And yeah, it seems that Maestro is managing to adjust. I guess he needed some warm-up.
Maybe it's some of Marta's witchcraft. I know Maestro doesn't like her very much.
Oh, nice. Waited for the Twirless Fast to start, get it on his long guard, and then replied with a thrust of his own. Oh, 3 dashes in a row. I think I did it a few times playing Gideon, but that's the first time seeing it with Calc. Oh, out of measure. Now design is being more patient. And good distance management by him as well. Oh, in and out. Provoking Maestro, I guess. But he's been patient. Yeah.
Nice.
1-1. Maestro switched to his more efficient defensive mode, I guess. Switching the names. How do you feel about this matchup now, if like you are on the receiving end of Calc? I still remember you saying that's a very, very irritating matchup, but now, like after 2 patches already, just how does it look? And you got even more experience fighting Jaros
Yeah,
with Calc.
that's the thing. Like, I don't really have a scientific opinion about it because I've played you so much I played your Zera so much with the sole purpose of trying to learn how to beat you. I don't know what's on me or what's on the game from the updates, you know. I'd need to play you another 50 times in the new update to see if anything's really changed.
Okay, I see. But you did notice that the guard became better, yeah?
Yeah, a couple of patches ago. I mean, it did and it didn't. Like, he can still hit through Calc's guard if Calc's in the wrong place. So, yeah, I don't know what's down to me or my, learning how to play properly with Calc against Zera or the actual game itself.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a
need to play more
difficult
on
fight.
this update.
Yeah.
And so Maestro is using Yandrik now. And with some success.
Yeah, it's a strange and interesting choice.
We played a few of this matchup as well, If. What do you think about it?
It's tough for Calc. If the Yendrik is spacing properly, it's really tough for Calc.
I can literally say the same. It's tough for Yandrik if Calc starts to dash and move more to the side to avoid his linear attacks.
Yeah.
Because any moving character is always harder to hit with Yandrik. If you trade handle for a thrust or a slash, you're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'd say one thing Yendrik has over Calc is the close range battle.
Yeah, he's fast at close range.
Yeah, the stun lock, Calc can't do anything from close range.
He
like
needs
literally
to
nothing.
preempt him literally. If Yandrik is trying to dash in, he needs to throw something like retreating stab. Or...
Yeah, needs to catch him on the way in.
So he successfully managed to get away with a retreating stab, but Yandrik recovered.
It's too close. It's too close. It doesn't kill.
Oh, double. Yeah, maybe
your best chance
Maestro.
with Calc is to stun with the retreat slash, and then I don't know what happens. You either get out or he chases you down and puts an axe in your head.
I think design is being too stationary again. He needs to move more. Move to the sides, dash a few times like he was doing against Jara. So just make Yandrik's aim more difficult.
Yeah. It's probably a good general rule is if you're Calc and you've got experience playing against Zera, treat Yendrik as if he's Zera, just because of his range.
So Maestro takes the lead now, I think, yeah? 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
He won one with Jera
Yeah,
and
I think so. Yep.
he
One
won
with
one with
Jendrik.
Jendrik. Well, initial game was won by design flaw. Oh, do we get another situation where, like, the first game is won 7-0, but that winner actually loses the whole game, like the whole series of games?
That'd be crazy, man. He did, didn't he? He won 7-0 the first
Yeah,
game.
exactly.
That's
Maestro
every
lost.
single fight. Every fight. There's been a 7-0. It's really strange.
Oh, slap to
It's
the
how
cheek.
that is more evidence for what we were saying about how it's better to have a longer fight that you can come back from. Imagine if this was a double elimination and you had one round with 7 flags and you just lost 7-0.
Yeah.
You don't get a chance to come back. But we've
And
seen
yeah,
it
you go
twice,
into another
3 times.
fight like with 5 flags and against someone else as well.
Yeah, and it just happens again, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
You don't get a chance in that situation.
yeah.
Whereas we've seen people lose 7-0 today and win the whole fight afterwards.
Yep. It's really
Alright,
important
sorry, I'm back.
not to get some, phantom chance as a chance, but
Yeah.
actually some time
You gotta
fighting,
work for it.
more time, yeah.
Yeah.
Where you can try looking more what your opponent is doing, analyzing it, adjusting, using different moves. That's how it's working. That's how you get chances.
I mean, we've seen it today, like multiple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, exactly.
If this was in a single round 7 flags situation, there'd be 3 losers that were actually winners in this
Yeah.
version,
Exactly.
in the losers bracket.
Anyway, I was just doing some coffee shopping,
Okay. So
of course, yeah.
actually, Vena and especially Bazowski were talking about like big fighting games, double elimination tournaments, and they actually have series of games. But here is a small nuance here. Like the first initial rounds, like maybe 2 rounds or 3, depending on the number of participants, they all proceed simultaneously.
Interesting.
They don't go streaming
Fine for.
fight 1, fight 2, fight 3. All of those
Yeah.
initial rounds are just fought at the same time.
Yeah. There's like a stream for every fight sort of thing.
And
Yeah, so
that's tough to organize, but if we get, I guess, bigger, that's the route we should go.
I just think this format is the best we've got with one broadcast.
with one
Yeah.
streamer, yeah. Like just single elimination with multiple rounds, or if the number of participants is smaller, just round robin,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah, we're just very niche. That's why it works. But if we were huge, then yeah, it would not be feasible. We'd have like 30 people in tournaments or something.
Yeah. And it's actually 2-2. Design manages to even the score by winning over Jera with Coke.
And he goes straight back to Jendrik.
Oh, let's see if
And straight back
Design
to Cal.
manages to figure it out. He really needs to move. He really needs to dash.
Design, if you can hear us, sidesteps are your friend.
Yes, especially
movement.
those long range chops by Jendrik, they are really linear. So even if you just move to left or right, he will miss. Yeah, exactly those chops. You need to move away from the line
You
to
gotta
make him whiff.
get offline. Yep.
Oh, upward
nice
cut.
one.
Jendrik's an interesting pick.
So Jendrik also has a response with some of his side chops to counter sidestepping, but they're not as fast.
It's too close.
Too close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurts, but it won't. It won't kill.
Broke like 4 of his ribs, and then was like, "Okay, now I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Another way is to
shit.
actually go forward and hit Yandrik's X. Make him go into that leg switch animation and then finish him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty light axe, so it actually does make sense that the sword can influence it a bit because of how it's weighted and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it, man.
With
Can't let him get close, and you have
Mhm.
to stay off the center line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
for
need to
cover.
just rotate him.
yeah, your guard is not. I won't say worthless, but it's not anywhere near as good.
Oh,
Don't want to do that either.
He
Stick to
moved
the head
right
still.
into it.
Yeah, even a stick to the head is still bad. So,
Yeah.
okay, maybe a slight leg spike there, but he looks fine now.
Yeah, he's moving. Oh,
Mm.
Or there's some kind of
Oh my
elaborate
God.
trick. I don't know. You could do that in theory. Oh man, that's why we
Yeah.
always say pause.
I guess design wasn't prepared to this matchup.
Damn.
It's a
Counter
strange
picked.
matchup compared to
Different
everyone
game.
else. It's,
Bully's tired.
Oh,
Like
they
Maestro
both
too.
died.
Look at
No.
Kalk's face.
Yeah,
What's left of it?
Oh,
he
he
gets
wins.
it.
that would
He's
hurt so
disfigured
much.
for the rest of his life, but he
Yeah.
won the round.
Probably infection too. Like if
Yeah, he's
anything
probably
at
gonna
all
die
gets
like
in there.
20 minutes later.
Yeah, unless you
Oh,
start
oh, oh.
cleaning that with whatever
So
alcohol
close.
or honey they've got, you know. But even
Mhm.
that might not save you.
Oh, he goes in. Nice. That's what you need
Yeah,
to
like-
do.
Like they had ways to stop infection, but once it starts, you're
Yeah.
done. And they weren't as sanitary as we are, so
Yeah,
You can only
leeches and stuff.
preempt it, but once it's inside your blood, that's it.
Sepsis time. Oh, nice.
okay, he's still in it.
Perfect.
No,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
use the
yeah.
curse.
Man, YouTube was
He's lost
so
already.
delayed. I
Oh,
saw the part where he
hey.
was wounded.
It's up to the last flag again.
Look at my phone. Yeah, it's insane.
We are
Like,
using
I-
a
Oh,
Oh, double.
that
Oh
is
my
stressful as
God.
hell for both.
Oh, and for
Yeah,
us too, it
Subu,
seems.
we're actually streaming on like a different server
Yeah.
than normal because it was the one that didn't lag, so that might be
Fair
why
enough.
the delay's a bit.
Oh, he had it. I thought. Oh,
Yeah,
Look at him.
so close.
I bet
He landed that
Maestro is
initial
doing that
attack.
in his room right now. Just like
Yeah, yeah.
probably.
GG's, guys.
Yeah,
Really
what a
great
fight.
fun.
What a fight.
Both players managed to organize their comebacks, and it came down to the last flag possible. GG.
Oh yeah, Wrath says 30 people round robin win. Can you imagine how long that would take if we streamed it all?
Oh,
man.
yeah, true.
At least with our resources.
Okay, let's see if luck is here.
Powerful curse worked again. Yes, it did. Well, honestly, I was rooting more for Design Flaw because he's a fellow Albertan, but I got ahead of myself and cursed him, so...
Well, I was rooting for him as well because he's Kalk fighting Yandrik.
Yeah. And it was so cool to see that comeback, you know. I like rooting for underdogs who are getting
Yeah.
momentum, you know.
Yeah,
Not to say
exactly.
Design Flaw is a bad player, but I still think Maestro would be the favorite with the
Yeah,
Experience.
overall they were
experience,
very,
yeah.
they were very, very evenly matched. They both managed to come back, and Design even won. Like if you consider just his fights against Zera, he won the last fight versus Zera as well. But yeah, I guess he needs more practice versus Yandrik.
Yeah, the Yendrick pick really pickled his brain, you know.
Yeah, he managed to adjust in the end, but yeah,
Mm.
A little bit too late.
yeah, still was really, really close.
Yeah, great fight.
It's
Great
funny,
fight.
I found the opposite, that the moves were crisper Maestro, so it seems like It's not the game, that's for sure.
Yeah, I
Something
feel
on
like
your end,
it's.
maybe.
I think it's just the connection delay. Like
Yeah,
I was playing
design flaws
on
seem
Tao's
fine.
host earlier, and the game felt fine.
Yeah, it's probably what it is.
Yeah, design is saying it as well that Psycho Yandrek had him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm checking if Benny Boy and Malt are ready to go. Malt sure is, but I don't see Benny
Okay.
Boy online, so I'm double checking by pinging him.
They're both from Europe, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we should
I would be a
probably
better
switch.
host for them, but I'm not sure if Benny is here, so let's
Yeah.
wait a bit.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Yendrick is
go
a
for a
curveball.
toilet
Exactly
break.
right.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So if Benny won't show up, we can just put Oaken and Malt together because Luck is away too. And we will play one more game on your host, Subu. It's Sinister
Okay.
versus Khan. And after that, we can switch to Europe and let Malt and Oaken play and then even me.
So Multi says I'm the only host that never lags for him. Wow. That's wild. But yeah, it
Well,
goes to show my connection's at least stable, It could be worse.
Vinu is having the same issues all the time. Like sometimes he goes on Wi-Fi, and yeah, it's not even
Yeah.
about Steam or Parsec. It just becomes bad.
Yeah.
So Benny Boy is not responding, unfortunately, and I'll check Sinister and Khan then.
Okay. Yeah, we know Khan has been around. I saw Sinister earlier, but oh yeah, where are they from? Are they from Europe as well, or?
Okay,
Sinister says,
they're
yeah.
both here.
Okay.
So post a link for them, please.
Sinister says he's from Europe. Khan, are you from Alaska?
No, Khan is from Netherlands, so European host is better for them as well, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's switch then. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. And we'll just let even when he
Mm-hmm.
comes back.
And my Parsec is up and running. You can connect Subu, and I'm
Okay.
posting the link for our fighters.
Joining. Yeah, I've heard that from some European hosts, Maltese. It's kind of interesting how that works. Like, some people say my host is, at least as far as lag, it's flawless, so. Anyway.
I never really get. I mean, people say lag, and it means something else to when I say it. But
Yeah.
delay, I get delay on your host, but
Mhm.
I never get what people say lag is, which is the stuttering and stuff.
Yeah, to
It
me
never
that's what
stutters for
lag
me on
means
your
too.
host.
Eve, connect,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, me and you.
Yeah, we are switching to Europe because we have only European
Oh.
fighters left.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Everyone is in. I'm disabling Subu's and your controllers for now, Eve.
Alright.
I think
Tau
both
versus Eve
Sinister
fight
and...
now? Not yet.
No. We are ending this. Still need to do at least 2 more fights, I think. Okay, everyone is
Start
connected.
going video mode.
Now I need to set the names. So again, Sinister will be on the left initially.
We got more barbarians, yeah.
And Khan on the right. And don't forget that you switch after each duel.
Oh yeah, I saw this funny short that reminds me. The title was "When the rest of the party is murder hobos," and like you're the one guy who's not. It's a hilarious short. I'll post that later.
Okay, guys, let's get this going. Again, Sinister, you are on the left. Tell me if you need keyword too.
Yeah.
Cant on the right.
Well, and the worst part about that short is the one guy who's not a murder hobo is just a regular dude, and then his other party member is a barbarian, and then there's a rogue with him.
One moment. Also, please, after taking control, try moving so I can see that both your controllers are working. Okay, great.
Yeah, it's helpful to avoid weirdness.
Can, right? Can's Martyr.
Yeah, he's main in Marta. I've seen him.
Oh.
Oh. Maybe Alex was the wrong pick, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think Sinister was playing Laszlo mainly.
Mhm.
So I guess he just picked the wrong character.
I've played against Can a few times, and Sinister needs to watch out, is all I'm going to say. Because Can rushes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he enjoys surprising you. Oh,
Awkward cut.
but actually I do remember that Sinister loves to thrust. But his first skill is a slash, actually.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he has
Yeah,
this
this
really
is the-
distinct style.
Steps to the right and thrust.
Yeah, exactly. It's such
You
a
might need a
problem
little
for
bit more
Maurice,
than
for
that
example.
Yeah, for Marie, I don't know about...
Oh,
Oh, yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Alright, I posted that short I was talking about for later. Yeah, so Sinister is ahead so far, but still have to be very careful. Yeah, for that reason.
Cant deflected his thrust and just counterattacked successfully.
Yeah, that jab to the face is either gonna kill you instantly or it's gonna kill you in like 5 hits. There rarely seems to be an in between.
Oh, actually, to be precise, that matchup is really well known for Cant, because they were playing a lot with Pianist before joining our community just recently. So yeah, he
He's
was
a
fighting
Laszlo
a
main.
lot of Laszlo.
Thrust.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I
might not
guess
have fought a
not-
Laszlo like this
Yeah,
before.
Yeah.
not like this.
because Pianist is not really thrusting much, and Sinister just loves doing it.
Yeah, it's weird because Laszlo is the first character I would suggest to a new player who likes cutting, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
He wants to cut, you can tell by the way he's standing and everything, but
Even when wounded and tired, he still thrusts and gets a flag.
yeah. But I mean, it works, so
Yeah,
in this
it
match.
just-
Oh, yeah.
It shows the best thing about this game is where... It's probably the most unique thing about this game, is where you can train against one character, one person playing one character, and then you play another person playing the same character,
Mhm.
and it's a completely different game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like, you don't really get that with any other fighting game.
Yeah.
If someone's good with the character, the next person that's good with the character will use the same moves.
One moment, guys. I need to turn my telegram off. Okay, you can continue.
Help you into, like, you're busy.
Yep, exactly.
Is it the Kremlin calling?
No, that's my nephew.
That's what they want you to believe.
Yeah.
Oh, is someone lagging? That's not me pausing the game. If you're lagging, guys, please write in chat. If you're ready to go, signal with long guard, please. Okay.
Okay, they just go for it, okay. Snap. I love that snap, man. I wonder if that's why Maestro hates her, or at least one reason why. Just that sassiness after the victory.
Well, so the first duel
No.
goes to
You gotta swap
Sinister.
sides.
No, guys, yeah. Don't forget, you need to swap the sides.
Can actually told me he hates fighting on the left side.
Okay.
So just something to
It's
keep
interesting.
in mind.
Okay, but
But
still,
he has to fight left
we,
side
yeah,
right now.
we're switching every time, so both. I'm switching the names. One moment. So both players actually have to be ready to fight on both. We are not given any preferential treatment here, really. Okay, you can go now. Dash into first attempt, it was defeated.
Cant told me if he can get close, then he's very confident that you will die. Which from a martyr I thought was quite interesting.
Well, it's really good to have someone maining her. And as
Yeah,
long as he keeps playing different opponents, he will enrich in his style, figure out different matchups, he will become only better.
Yeah, his martyr is different from from all martyrs I've seen. His martyr is really different.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a fight of unorthodox players.
Yeah.
He's really aggressive. He's not afraid to move forward.
Yeah.
Even more so than Peckle. Wow. Just quick jab.
Yeah, he'll triple dash at you. And you're like, whoa, what?
Yeah, that's why
What's Marta doing?
That's why I think buffing damage on rapiers really is not the answer to their damage issues, because if you get a good hit, it's gonna kill right away.
Yeah,
I don't know.
like this.
Kubel was saying that too.
Yeah, I don't think they need a damage buff, personally.
Like, you know,
I'm
the
sure
only
people do
thing
think that,
I'd really like to see changed on Marta are the inputs. I don't realize when she has so many free, unused inputs, why does she have so many complex ones?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, switching the names again, guys.
Does the USFC title rightfully belong to me or Tao? Tiva asks.
What do you mean? What title?
The USFC title. It doesn't belong to me, no.
It belongs
He is
to me.
holding USFC title at the moment.
Yeah, what? The disrespect.
Wow.
I'm right here. Tiva, please. I'm the king.
Ah, yeah, I see what you were doing.
Yeah, like, we know that you managed to, like, employ some really clever tricks to get the title. You had no streak.
Temporary.
You actually questioned the organizers of the event, you questioned the rules, managed to garner some support, it seems. And yeah, that was a very roguish way to get the title, but you got it nonetheless.
Yeah, I've got the title.
Nice.
And if I keep the title, then all that is irrelevant.
Well, obviously.
This is true. Stab to the body.
Oh, still, you said that Khan didn't like playing on the left, but he won on the left.
He won big on the left, yeah.
Just jabbing. I love it.
Yeah, this is on Laszlo. Like, I don't think Marta has to figure out much more than she's already figured out. I think Laszlo needs to figure something out right now.
Yeah, he
Marta
needs...
making Laszlo her voodoo doll.
He definitely needs to use his long guard more and those thrusts more. Oh, but
That's
beautiful.
He needs to move to the side, not just thrust linearly.
You know, the thing about the jab, too, is not only is it fast, but it's also a quick way for her to disengage if something goes a little bit wrong.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that makes it so good, I think.
Anyone that thinks that rapiers have damage issues should watch the last 4 flags, because there are no damage issues.
Yeah, it's a HEMA thing, primarily, I think.
Yeah.
Especially if the new update, hopefully, maybe that update did resolve some of that, too. I don't know. So...
No, I think it's not about HEMA or sharps, it's mostly about how folks. Like, when an opponent is literally moving forward into you. That's a lethal thrust. If he's retreating and you are trying to catch up, maybe it will be just a grace. That's it.
Scrape damage? I don't
Oh,
think they
nice.
should have more scrape damage, no. Rapiers are not about that. That's gonna just lead to more infinite stuns, more
Yeah,
jank, you know?
exactly.
Yeah, like, insta-kill pretty much there, 2 thrusts.
Yeah, they've got the damage in the tip, which is where they're supposed to have their damage, right?
Mhm.
Like, you don't want to give them more damage where the tip isn't even involved, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
At least give Gedeon some damage where the tip isn't involved, because
Yeah,
he actually
sabers
has
are
a
better
saber.
at that. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
another
like
one.
moving up a mountain diagonally versus straight up, right?
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
it diagonally, it's easier. So it's the same sort of concept.
yeah.
Okay, Sinister is really trying to fish for those angles for thrusting.
Oh, he needs to be so careful. Oh, no.
So he landed actually 2 of those sidestep slashes successfully, but it's a double now.
I feel like he needs to just long guard.
Oh,
Get
almost.
close.
Jab, jab.
No. Oh.
Those ones made some sense, but they didn't go very deep.
Oh,
And then a
double.
cut.
Double again.
Wow, it's such a close game now. I guess they both managed to get accustomed to each other's styles, and
Yeah.
yeah.
If you were Laszlo, Tao, what would you do right here?
Oh, instant.
Oh
Beautiful
no, no
punish,
rematch,
no.
please.
Then press
That's-
rematch.
That's a good question, Eve, but I'm not really good with Laszlo. That's an issue.
Yeah, but you got the knowledge. You know, you got knowledge.
Well, if I
I can
just
tell you what
think-
I would do.
if I just look at it from just fundamental perspective, again, I just use long guard more and try to get closer, and while
That's-
walking
that's what I would
diagonally
do.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay, Cant now on the left and Sinister on the right.
So it's
Oh.
2-1, right?
One moment, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Mhm.
Cant should be on the left. That's correct.
Tell the Kremlin you've got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, so Cant is taking the lead now. 2-1. Let's see if Sinister can challenge it. Ooh.
Clean stand.
That's what he does, man. He comes at you, and then he'll come at you again when you don't think he would.
Yeah, because
Playing
you,
Marta like Marie.
you really
Yeah,
expect
like-
those rapier users to play out of defense, yeah? Like, keep out the game, keep
Yeah.
away game. And no, he's not doing that. He's not respecting
No,
that.
he doesn't. He doesn't wait. Yeah.
Laszlo need more damage with this thrust?
No.
I don't think so, no. If it's a perfect hit, it kills. If it hits the edge, it does scrape damage, like you'd expect, so...
And he's a saber.
Yeah, that too. His blade it can stab, but it's not made for stabbing. So,
Laszlo, just going off of what Tao said, I completely agree. He needs to get close. Like, yeah, that range.
the
But
move
follow up.
choice. The move choice
yeah,
was the
yeah,
issue.
exactly.
Sarah needs more thrust targeting. Yeah, I don't know if Kubold agrees.
Oh, long guard.
That's all I'll
You
say.
need to long guard, not just move diagonally.
More accuracy if LG thrust?
Oh my god.
Even to that, I don't know, man.
If I was Laszlo, I would abandon the thrust, hold
Yeah.
long guard, move forward, and slash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's the thing. The cuts are really, I think, where he excels.
Yeah, but
Double.
The
At
thrust
least
is
a
good,
double,
but
yeah.
it's one-dimensional. That's the
the
problem
time
with
to
it.
cut is like you move in with long guard, and when she hits that long guard, it's the time for you to slash. Like, at least to attack into recovery.
Mm.
Oh.
7-0, another one.
But
got one
now
every-
at the
every
end,
fight.
and the one that seals the deal, 3-1, Khan actually wins.
Well played.
Yep,
Well played.
really dominant performance with Smarter. So
7-0 fights. Yeah, we've had a bunch of these, and that doesn't happen often. Yeah, it's amazing.
yeah, I don't even remember a single USFC, at least out of those that I participated in, where we had so many 7-0s.
I've never seen this before. Like every fight. It's been every fight.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so
There's 1-7-0 in every fight. That's crazy.
Yeah, Honor. You don't want to thrust at point blank range. That's why it misses.
So Luck and Benny Boy still didn't respond, so we are matching Oaken Lynx and the Malt. I'm pinging the guys.
I think this is Laszlo versus Calc.
Or maybe Calc Mirror, let's see.
Maybe Calc Mirror, yeah.
Posting a link for guys.
Where is Luck? I don't know. Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at the chat and trying to engage with them.
Sinister
tapping
is saying,
somewhere.
fight me with a saber. Well, that's unfortunate, Sinister, but he is a Matamain. I hope Oaken is still there to connect and fight.
Is he mentally preparing for the saber duel? He could be. Will he
Well,
be
yeah.
crushed if Oak picks Calc?
Yeah, I know,
Possibly, yeah.
you had one opponent, but then you get completely another one, or maybe just you don't expect because it's a new player. Still, it's an experience. Now you have it, and you get an opportunity to use it and get better. Okay, both players are connected. I'm setting the names. So Malt will be starting on the left, and Oaken Leaks on the right.
Yeah, the one thing about new players is they have an approach to the game, whether it's correct or incorrect, and usually they'll be very determined to make that approach work.
Yeah.
That's what makes them different from experienced players, I think.
Malt, can you take controls? Oh, tell me if you need keyboard as well.
I guess they play selfishly, that's how I would describe it. And sometimes that does actually work, sometimes it doesn't, though. It's a bit unreliable, but sometimes they're also hard to predict though too. Sometimes they just throw random stuff.
Okay, the shit is happening again where the host is busy. Try reconnecting, Malt. If it won't help, I'll restart everything. It helped previously. Yeah, Subu's host would be decent, but I think for both of you, mine would be better because we are all in Europe at least.
Yeah, in theory it should be. It's fine, Oak says. Yeah, it kind of, sometimes Oak, my host works really well, other times there might be slight delay or something. Now
Okay,
it's good? Okay. Yeah, let's try this first. I think that's the best course of action.
Yeah, for some
One of
reason,
the most
Malt.
exciting USFCs you've seen. Good to hear.
Yeah, Malt. As I was saying, Malt was getting it from time to time. That when host is busy issue, but most of the time you can resolve it by just reconnecting. Okay, so it says bad ping, but try moving at least in the game. If you like get choppiness, etc., we can try switching to Subu. Oh, one moment. Oh yeah, for whatever strange reason my settings changed and Oak had no keyboard control. Oh, one moment. Wrong menu, I think. Actually, let me check the ping. Oh, well, yeah. Malt's ping is unstable. It's like
Oh,
going
really?
from 50 to 100 and back all the time. Like it's
Oh.
Wi-Fi or something.
So mine would be even worse then. Because that would add like another 100 or so.
Yeah, in Parsec it's really bad. I think we need to try Steam.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I'm looking at it and it just keeps changing every moment, every second. Oh, no. Actually you want to connect to Steam as well, but yeah. For Oak it works either way. Okay, posting links.
Man, my parents just offered me Death Wish coffee, and I was like, no. I had to tell them, no, that's got like extra caffeine in it. Don't do that. I mean, I get why some people like that, but dark roast actually, contrary to popular belief, usually has less caffeine. So, but what they do with the Death Wish is they not only make the flavor bold, but they add a bunch of caffeine in it too, so it's strong in both senses of the word.
Okay, Oak is in. I'm waiting for Malt to join.
Yeah, they're over in the US, that's why they're asking me, because they have all these brands down there. We have a bunch too, but not as much as the US does, of course, so... Getting something called Black Rifle Coffee Company, and it's Blackbeard's Delight is what I'm getting. Yeah, the Death Wish, man. No, don't get that. By the way, Death Wish is actually apparently banned at university sports competitions.
So like too much caffeine and it reduces your feeling of fatigue too much?
Yeah, it has enough caffeine that it's performance enhancing, even compared to energy drinks, so...
I see. Okay, let's...
So, like, if you go to their site, you see athletes using it, but their faces are blurred.
They can both move, it seems. Oh, it's
Anyway.
a Coke mirror. Oh, one moment, guys, please. Yeah, names.
US more than Canada. Yeah, the US has some advantages over Canada, for sure. I wouldn't say it's better, though. There's no question as far as size of economy, though, the US has us beat. I mean, that's just an objective fact, so...
Well, so far so good. Malt gets
Anyway.
the first flag, so I guess connection is decent for him. Yeah, and he easily goes into those close exchanges. Oh, retreating stab. The infamous retreating stab. Eve, you need
Yeah,
to...
good point, Tiva, about the strongest swordsman fearing the newcomer swordsman, yeah.
Yeah, they may surprise you. Eve, you don't...
And,
You don't need to stay quiet, it's one of your mains.
I think he's away. I think I heard him in the background.
Ah, okay. Well, the beginning is pretty even. No 7-8 coming.
Wow. Nicely done. Cockstein mirror.
Yo, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah,
I was
your
in
main
a
is
debate
fighting from
against
both
Hazard.
sides. We need your commentary, your expertise.
US
who's
versus
fighting?
Canada
Sorry.
HQ match. We need to do that.
Which
Because
players?
our countries are... Malt on the left, Oak on the right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Venator brought up a really good event idea. We should do Canada versus the US since we're rivals in many sports, especially hockey. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I guess that way you can go like in your own prime time. It's the evening
mhm.
or something, so it's more convenient for you.
Yeah, we need to do an evening NA event at some point,
Yeah,
just to see like what it's like for people.
Oh,
I
pause.
think Malt is lagging or something. Oh, it's okay now.
So
Yeah,
you
actually,
asked me about this matchup. Usually when I play anyone that's a calf, it turns into a dash thrust contest. But I'm glad to see that that's not what's happening.
yeah,
And they're actually getting into range and using their actual skills to get kills.
and it's really
The
close.
movements seem really clean too. I don't know if it's just me, like there just seems to be less jank.
Oh.
Yep, pretty crisp so far. Oh,
Oh,
Cool
nice
execution
punish.
there.
long guard to stop the dash attack.
Yeah, there might be subtle like things we've had issues with that physics change might have solved.
Yeah, let's wait a bit. Maybe it will subside.
This whole event, I mean, not solely, but partly, we were going to watch and look for any changes that the update brought.
hmm
Because it's hard to see if it's not in an actual fight. You know, it's hard to replicate.
Yeah, and you need really more data. You need more fights to analyze.
Yeah. But to be
Yeah.
honest, there's been like one thing I've seen that was strange. So maybe that means that, you know, it's better. Better than before.
hmm Yeah, so Malt having some issues. It's not
Mhm.
the first time, unfortunately.
Is he typing?
I'm typing as
On a
well.
good day,
Uh-oh,
he's fine,
Prasad,
but
suddenly, sorry.
UK versus Russia.
Easy win. Me and Piper versus Tau and Oak.
Yeah.
Instant win.
I
For
wish
the
there were
UK.
more Polish people playing this game on our server.
Mother Russia? Is he Polish
Moment.
or is he Russian?
He's Russian.
Let me check the Steam.
A lot of
What's
Russians,
this?
actually. Which is cool, but I'd expect more Poles to be playing, personally.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? I mean, it's completely a Polish game.
Okay, I guess Subu, we really need to try your host here.
Alright.
It's not going good for Malt for whatever reason, even on Steam.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't know if it's a Wi-Fi issue or just routing between us. Usually Steam helps to elevate this, but not at the moment. It started good, but now it devolved into something unplayable for Malt, it seems. Yeah, okay, so it's 2 flags needed for Malt and
Using
1
Oaken.
for Oaken. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Connect to Subutai's host, please, guys.
Okay. Think everyone's in? Yeah.
I mean,
I don't see the ping though, we gotta wait a little bit, because Parsec it still has that visual bug. Just says zero
Yeah, that
ping
takes
for now.
about 5 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Or
I'll
at
see
least
if
3
yeah.
minutes.
Oh, it looks like it's better now. It's not moving though, so we'll have to wait longer for that, but as far as right now, it's 206 ping, so
but is Multissimo's ping like shuffling, going up and down, or is it stable? That's the main
I don't
thing
see
to
that
check.
yet. I have to wait for
Yeah,
few minutes,
Parsec
I
needs
think.
to actually start working. properly.
How did you, Tiva? What made you think Venator was from the UK? He sounds Romanian to me, honestly. I don't know about you guys,
Well, I
well,
can't recognize
but
the
not like
accent.
stereotypically though. You know, like he's got the accent, but it's not. It's not like he sounds like Dracula. You know.
yeah.
So how does Dracula sound?
Children of the night.
Like
Like
that.
this.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
he's got more of an American accent than an English accent.
Yeah, that too. Because some Europeans learn it the American
we need to
version,
restart
some
now,
learn the English.
Subu, because Oaken
Oh,
just
yeah.
got his last flag, so it's 1-0.
Okay,
And they're switching sides.
awesome. Hopefully it's better.
I do too. So
One thing I've noticed about Venator when he speaks, he says the word "and." He sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He goes and. I can't do it myself, but and.
well, I guess you really need to be either a linguist or native speaker, because it's really hard for me to recognize those patterns. Like I can distinguish between, for example, Russian and native English speaker, or maybe Irish and Englishman, but that's mostly it.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't claim to be an expert either, but
We've got a lot of accents in such a small island. I don't quite understand why, but
yeah, ours are like really spread out. You have to go really far to find a different Canadian accent, and most of them are very similar, you know.
yeah.
There's just like some on the coast that are weird.
In England, you can
Newfoundland.
be in one city and then go south or north for about an hour, and
Mhm.
it's a completely different accent either side.
Crazy.
It is crazy. Like what? I don't understand why.
Well, I think it's thanks to migrations as well. Again, Scandinavians, Saxons, native Bretons,
Maybe.
Scottish. Like,
Yeah,
I
there's a
guess
lot
it
of
must
people
be.
that went there, yeah.
Yeah.
But have you heard the Birmingham accent?
Nope.
Like, yeah, all right, mate. Like, how's it going?
So
Oh, I've heard that one, yeah.
Kobayashi accent.
No, that's Scouse.
Oh,
That's.
that's
I mean,
too
he's not a
difficult for me.
Scouse.
It's too difficult.
Yeah,
hmm
his Scouse accent is terrible. He's imitating, but. And then you go south, and there's Cornish, where they're like, "Aye, like, like, give me a pasty."
Oh, actually, I know one more accent, I think. The Scottish one, yeah. Where instead of saying S, they say
Scottish.
arse.
Arse. I guess.
Yeah, and that's like a normal word for them. Like, it's not an insult whatsoever, you know?
Yeah.
Especially
one
the
in
Irish,
Cornwall.
I've noticed.
There's one in Cornwall. I won't say it now, but someone calls it the C word. But in
Oh, yeah.
Cornwall, you know, in Australia they say it all the time. They're like, hello, like C word.
Yeah.
Like it's like a term of endearment. It's
Yeah.
like that in Cornwall as well.
But like here in North America, if you called someone that would just
I know.
that would start a fight.
Yeah, I
And
know.
now you live in me, it's duck. I don't know that word.
Oh, the C word. I
Yeah.
can't say it. That's what I mean. It's so offensive. I can't even tell you
But
what it
you
is.
just said it's not offensive in Australia.
In Australia, no. Or Cornwall in England, it's not offensive.
I think Ireland's the same too with that.
I think Malt is lagging again.
Oof.
Yeah, and he's fighting for his life, yeah. And we are having fun with accents.
Sorry, guys.
Get to the chopper.
He needs to use that C word so I can learn it at least.
It is really like one of the most offensive words in the world at the moment.
Mm.
But I grew up in Cornwall, so to me, it's really not. It's just another word.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
like in French, you're not supposed to call people dogs. You know, if you do that, you're calling them a whore.
Mm-hmm.
So
Really?
yeah, if you use the chien, the word for dog, you call someone that, and you're just straight up calling them a whore. And especially if it's towards a man, actually, that's
That's
Well,
big.
like
It's
that's gonna start a
offensive.
fight. Yeah.
Either way, but it's really
Either way,
strange.
yeah.
Well, just how this term was attached to an animal's term.
Yeah.
Why?
There's
Well, I
one
guess-
in Dagestan. Apparently, if you call someone a chicken in Dagestan, it's like one of the worst insults you could ever give someone.
Yeah.
In England, it's just like you're a chicken, you're scared.
Yeah. You.
In Dagestan,
we-
it's like I will kill your family.
hmm Exactly. We use dog as an insult here too, I think, but it's not as bad necessarily. You know.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, so it
So
looks
who
like
went- who went Hendrik?
Malt switched because he is losing 0-2 right now. Oaken is leading 2-0, so I guess he tries to sort of break his momentum with this pick. I think he was watching intently the fight of Jandrik
Yeah.
by Maestro, and that's maybe what inspired his choice. Let's see.
Oak's a lot more ready though for Hendrik, I think.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, I just realized that's why the French call people pig dogs.
Oh,
It's like the biggest insult you could muster, you know. English pig dogs, you know. Now you know why that's so common.
okay.
Oh wow!
But what quality is being assigned to pig?
Like disgusting, you know.
Roll around in mud and
Yeah.
So it's a bit more
Diseased.
obvious than the dog because I can't really connect like war and dog. Oh,
Yeah.
dogs are not like that.
No,
It's an insult to dogs, you know. French people, you know. Don't offend your dogs.
oh nice.
All
On
right.
the outside upcut. Yeah,
So Malt is desperate.
Smart with this.
Oh.
Hmm.
It sort of glanced off the basket, but it didn't have any power. That was an interesting interaction. Oh, that was
Wow,
all
no
stick,
stun,
but no
though.
stun. Yeah. Thought that was like on the collarbone. That would at least hurt out.
Don't do this
Oh.
move. Okay, at least I can give some advice on Jandrik. So yeah, don't do this move.
Yeah, generally jumping for any reason seems like just a bad idea. The thunder punch is the only one that might work, but even then, I would say
Oh yeah, so
don't do it.
Oaken is trying sidestep well, but no, that's
no,
another
no,
bad
stop.
move. It's pretty slow.
Yeah, it's not even a very good feint. It's an obvious trick, you know. You gotta manually feint with him if you're gonna feint.
So a good idea for Jandrik is to feint sometimes. Like you feint your longer range chops, and then among those feints you just let one go.
Or rush in.
Yeah,
You know.
just do a feint and
once or
then
twice
dash
and
into
then
forward
rush.
A. Yeah.
Oh, in Russia, pigs are a positive trait. I didn't know that. I can
Well-
kind of see that perspective too, though,
Oh,
because
nice.
they're survivors, you know. But
Not
Well played,
not
Oak.
really, Subu. I think it's an attempt at sarcasm, really.
okay, yeah, I can see that as well. Yeah.
Okay, so Oak
Oak
wins in the end, yeah. Even against Jandrik. And yeah, even though I feel really bad for the connection issues with Malt, still nothing we can do about it. I really hope maybe one of you guys, like Cant, can help with hosting next games because he's in Netherlands and it's a really good location for European players. Let's see. Still, GG.
yeah.
Very good game.
Solid performance by Oaken.
Oh, calling him a drunkard, I see. Yeah, it's sarcasm, yeah. That makes sense.
So who's
Okay.
up now?
We are playing Naive actually.
Oh shit.
I'm adjusting the table to set the results. Yeah,
We're
Luck and
on.
Benny Boy didn't participate. Yeah. Now
We're on
only we
Subu's
are
host
left.
right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
yeah.
160 ping.
Yeah,
That's-
definitely.
Okay, let's switch.
Tau is 200.
Actually, 160 is quite good for your host. For me.
Yeah, must be.
Okay, I'm accepting your connections now.
Yeah, you gotta get 190 on Venator's host. So it's interesting that it's like the edge of playable, but I generally don't feel too much delay. It's there, but it's not anything I can't adjust to, so
Okay, so guys, Oaken just enlightened me about the C word, but how is it connected to C? I failed to see.
C? C word. With the letter C.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you
It
mean as
begins with the
letter?
letter C.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
I was reading it like sea that surrounds your Great Britain, etc.
Oh, the Gulf
Like
Stream, you mean?
SEA, and not letter C.
No.
Oh man.
Nothing to do with the sea.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised, really.
No, the C word. Like the F word, you know?
Yeah. Okay, now
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, Tio wants to troll me again with this. Well, okay. I'm just not using those. How do you say it? Starting letter short versions. I'm just using the word. That's it. Like if I'm not trying to offend a person, like I think most people can easily distinguish whether you are trying to be offensive or not. Like by your behavior, by your mimics, and if you are talking on the internet, at least via your voice, not in text chat, at least people can get your intonation and understand whether you're trying to be offensive or just not.
I completely agree, but the C word, I think, is beyond that. I think if people hear that word without any context, they're instantly offended.
Yeah, it sounds powerful to me too, you know, like
it's
just
onomatopoeic, you know. It sounds like
Yeah.
the consonants.
yeah. Like the F word, we can just we can just use that for any context, you know, and it would be fine.
Yeah,
But
the C word is like
it's because cunt is not versatile. Oh, I said it. You know, that's
God,
it. Though.
YouTube's gonna shut this video down now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to set the names now. I hope I write it properly, not just C.
Anyway.
Okay, so if you get to pick the side, because you are the reigning champion, where will you fight initially?
Left.
Okay, that's an obvious choice. I'm setting the names.
Oh, no one calls anyone a chicken in Russia, Oak says? Okay. But there's the rooster.
Dagestan, though.
Actually, Oak is a bit mistaken, but we use that word differently. So, first of all, it's gender specific. Like if you want to be offensive against some woman, you can use that word. But again, that's offense. You're offending the girl.
Yeah. The context is you're trying to offend the person.
Yeah, but it has different meaning. Like it's not about whether you are a coward or a brave. It's about like saying that you don't look good.
Yeah.
You are not
Right.
beautiful, so to say.
Well, the reason I say that is because Khabib the USFC, the UFC champion that retired, he said someone tapped like chicken, and people were like, "What? That's not an insult," you know, people in England or whatever. And then he said,
Translation
like,
difficulties, yeah.
chicken is bad. If we call people chicken, it's really bad.
One moment, let me check if... Yeah, streaming is okay, names are set.
Do I get to
chicken
pick
is
your
something
opponent right now?
kids use, you know. Here, it's
Yeah, chicken. It's nothing.
Okay,
yeah.
so
You gotta add a shit to it or something, chicken shit or something, if you want to
Yeah.
make that. It's
How
not
do
even
we
then an
fight?
insult, like a huge insult. It's just sort of, you know, the same.
it seems
Just
that
adding a more
we
vulgar
are
word to
literally
it.
organizing a social philosophy club here, discussing different terms and how they are applied in different languages. We are becoming like learning
Podcast.
stream, yeah, podcast.
Yeah.
So, who do you want to play?
This.
This. I
No,
have
no,
a small
this.
condition. If you want this,
Okay.
we
What?
play.
Yozera?
No. We play on that boss map.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Okay.
USFC, a language podcast, not a fight. Sometimes it is.
Okay, Subu, you will
Nobody's
have
paying
to act
attention
as
to
a
the fight.
referee for us and
Alright.
announcer.
Yeah, I'm going quiet right now.
Alright. Okay, touch tips. Are we just gonna fight? Alright, touch tips.
We touch.
Alright. On the left, we have Eve, current USFC champion, had to go through hell to get here. He's a really good Gideon player. And then on the right here, we have Tao, who is fighting for the title. Also a pretty good Gideon player, but known for his longsword. Also the kind host of USFC, so he's hoping to get a win here. Fight dirty, you guys know the drill, and you may begin when you're ready. The hand comes off immediately. Yeah, I like this move. Definitely. So Eve's a perfect cut. Strike to the arm from Tao, but no kill. To the left. Oh, yeah. Keeps going. Yeah, that's what Headless Chicken would mean. It's like, you're just clueless. Straight to the head from Tao. It's kind of interesting how that works, how the chicken can still move around with its head off, but yeah. Tao better win Russia more than England, Tiva says. Strike to the head from Tao. That's a brutal strike Gideon has, and it has some crash through potential. Upward slash, but actually got parried. That's something Gideon's really good at, I've noticed from my minimal experience playing him. He's very good to parry and then strike immediately. Surprised we don't have a Muscovy character. Yeah. I wonder if Kubal's thinking about the war that's going on with that. I hope not, because I don't think it matters, but I think that's why we have blue and yellow for our character selection. So, just a theory. I might be completely wrong, but yellow does pop out more than orange and red too, though. So I might be reading into it because the background's kind of brown. So that would also be a valid reason for yellow. Yeah, that's the thing. The Cossacks are either Polish or Ukrainian. Generally, I think, at least in the context of this game. And the period. Cossacks become Russian later, but of course, much of that is in modern Ukraine, so that's also worth noting. Little Russia is actually what Ukraine used to be called when it was under the Russian umbrella. Strike to the hand, the blade goes flying. Anyway, Tao takes this one amazingly. Eve has some pressure on him, actually, because Tao, he is a good Gideon player, there's no doubt about it, but Eve is the one who maims him, so... a bit of a disadvantage here, in the face of someone who's competent, potentially.
Sorry.
Yeah. There are different types of Cossacks. And also the Cossacks were not, from what Kubold says anyway, they were not horsemen in this time period. They were more so infantry, so it's kind of interesting. They become cavalry later, though. Like, famously, Cossacks were a big problem for Napoleon in Russia. And, some Cossacks actually nearly captured or killed Napoleon himself, too, at one point. They were arguably the best light cavalry in the world. I talk about the Hussars a lot because I like them more, but I think as far as results, the Cossacks did a really good job. Yeah, Tao did win the Gideon fight. Unfortunately, it's laggy for me. I can't really say much. Okay, super speed, Tao wins. Somehow. Hopefully you guys saw that more clearly. Tao is tired. Cut to the face does not kill. But Tao is still presumably tired. Oh, there's the tired swing. Finally, the thrust, yeah, there was no structure to Tao's attack, so the thrust just went right through. Yeah, they're not doing a Calicmere. Sorry, Tiva. I don't think, anyway. It's up to them. Thrust from Zera. Cut downward does not connect. Good move by Eve. He threatening to rush in, and then a snipe to the arm. That's a good way to punish Zera. Did the map change? No, it didn't change, to my knowledge. It might have. Because I know there was that patch, but I don't think it did. It's always been a good map, in my view. Not the map, the back X on Zera. To my knowledge, the back X was not. No, the back Y was. Bunch of attacks from Tao, out of measure, but trying to snipe Eve, I think. Trying to get Eve to try and attack back. Or just to keep throwing attacks such that Eve cannot really respond. That is a valid tactic, even in real fencing, believe it or not. You throw attacks out of measure, but the purpose of that is you're creating a circle of death of cuts, pretty much. And you start off a bit slow, is one thing you can do, and then you speed it up suddenly. And your opponent doesn't expect that sudden change in speed, so they think they have your number, but they don't. It's a bit risky, but if you understand your measuring distance, you know, you're in a good spot, actually, if you do it right. But that's the key. If you don't understand measure at all and you just throw cuts out there, you're just in trouble. So this is a very much. I thought that cut landed. Interesting. This is very much a game of positioning, I would say, and Eve is winning it. Doing lots of dashing, which is curious. Tao with the retreat cut. Eve is actually doing a bit worse here in this current engagement. Yeah, Tao got it. Blade beat. Eve's kind of testing the waters. He's trying to bait out an attack there. And he did, but he couldn't really punish it. Russian stab, but it doesn't land. And it kind of sounds like it's a Russian stab. That's kind of funny. Should that be a move, I wonder? Should name something that. I don't know. Anyway, Tao moving to the side gets hit. Dashing back and forth, Eve trying to provoke a mistake. Even fight. Tiva does not want Tao to lose this matchup, and usually I'd say Zera does have the edge, but it all depends on how the players go about it. Eve needs one more for it to be 1-1. The upward cut looked like it was lined up, but that second one connected, hitting the head there just above the eye. Looks like the arm was also hit. Tao has to watch his stamina now. That is the good thing about that. Ooh. And Eve's stamina not looking too good. He recovers. Slight cut to the head there. You can actually see it above the eye. They're both wounded. And they're both at a very similar stamina level right now. So they're playing very conservatively. Cut to try and parry the thrust. It actually wasn't successful, but he was far enough away such that it didn't matter. And there's a shoot-in stab. Don't stay in front of Zera too much. He's going to overpower you if you're using Calc. Yeah, often he will.
Good fight, Tao. That was one of the best fights I've ever had.
Yeah, GG, definitely.
Yeah, it's intense as hell. Spatial awareness was great, like Venator said. Okay, back to their names, it looks like. Well, Eve is multiple, but... Tao needs to switch the keyboard to activate Zera's true power. Yeah, a lot of Zera players play keyboard. Eve's awareness was great. Yeah, it was. For sure. And you need that against Zera, I think. The camera looking slightly weird for a moment there. But it's fine now. Upward cut. Then the retreat windmill. And the retreat cut doesn't land. It hits the basket. There's a stab interrupting Tao's slow thrust. Not a bad thrust, but it just wasn't the time, I don't think. Big cuts eventually overpowers the guard. Someone needs an opponent. I don't think so. Oh, actually, it may be Luck's opponent. So stick around, Koala, if you can. We'll let you know. And we might get you a fight, and even if there isn't someone. Oh yes, yeah, that would be Oak who needs one, yeah. So I guess you'll be fighting Oak, Koala, if we do that. Happy to fight again, yeah. That'd be good. Fight between two people without tech problems. And we can stick to Tao's host too, so it'll work perfectly. Bit of a high guard from Tao. Interesting they like using that some. It's not a bad move, it's just a very situational move. I've won multiple flags with it before. I think Eve lost connection with his controller. That sometimes does happen to him.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, but I'm good now.
Alright. Yeah, Tao could just sense it too, I could tell. Thrust to 10, backs away. There's the samurai, but Tao cancels it. Wow, they both ran at each other point blank and then got away. Crazy. Big cuts. Nice exchange. Upward splash just doesn't have the power, unfortunately. compared to that downward cut. Windmill. And that's a double. Nice thrust from Tao. Threatening with holy stands, rushing in, really playing mind games here, I would say, Tao. And Tao is ahead, there's the retreat cut. Still a viable move, for sure. And there's the sidestep, clipping even the head. 2-1. Oak versus Koala Pog. Okay, so Zara versus Isabella now. Eve is a little desperate. Strike upwards. Very positional game here. Really making use of that big map, I think. So it's a bit of a different game, and it's still a really technical one. Tao moves in. Tao just kept up the pressure and eventually tagged Eve. And there's a thrust. Promise I'm not bored. Upward cut from Eve. Very good punish. Tao was trying to get that early hit again, and it didn't quite work. Thrust doesn't land. Almost lands, though. Good try by Eve. And then a cut low, but gets stabbed in the face. That's the danger of cutting low. High guard cut, nicely done. Catching Tao while he was wide open. Good parry by Tao. Doesn't quite get a riposte off. And sidestep attack. The thrust doesn't land. He gets out of the way. That's another point for Tao. Very close one though. Tao is only ahead by 1. Eve is not out of it. Sidestep by Eve, good cut, but he also gets tagged in the leg. Tao is tired, Eve is limping, but so he can't really capitalize. And now Eve is kind of forced on the defensive, he can't rush in. And there's the retreat cut. Oh, Venator expected it. Upward cut. Yeah, it is because she's not drunk. That's just how it is. Kubald wants Zara to act like he's drunk. He told us that, so... that's how it is. And Eve is coming back. Tao has to be careful here if he wants to win this one. Threatening with some thrusts, some feints, but Tao has to be careful. Eve is looking to punish those. Because I'm sure Eve has figured out what he wants to do. Trying to get a snap cut in there, testing the guard. Good back and forth game. They both have to be very patient here. Thrust attempt does not land. Eve backed away in time. Snap cut trying to punish Tao's whiff. Doesn't land. And the upward cut from Eve, clutching it here. It's 2-2. I think we're going to see a longsword fight to end it. Or we might see a Gideon fight if they agree to it. But either one sounds fantastic to me. Yeah, you're going to want to swap sides. There you go. It's interesting that Tao has completely abandoned Isabella lately for Zera. And I'm not saying that to criticize him, it's just interesting to see how he's migrated from longsword characters over time. Yeah, Venator's loving this, that Eve is using Isabella. There was a strike from Tao, keeping his distance, using Zera's reach to his advantage. Zera, of course, being taller. I think a slightly longer longsword, too. There's a win for Eve. It's interesting that this came down to longsword. These two usually like doing Gideon fights, so... Nice. Rushing in, there's a push. Oh, they trade, but actually Eve wins it. Yeah, I think Maestro was talking about how Isabella doesn't do as much damage as Zera. I'd love to see the test to see evidence of that. I'm not sure that's actually the case. Zera is definitely bulky, though. So there is that. Isabella actually is not bulky. She's not weak as far as HP either, but she has a disadvantage in that regard, and I think that creates the illusion that Zera might be hitting harder. Zera does have some big moves that might hit harder, though. But yeah, I think it's mostly an HP thing. But even so, Isabella can trade pretty well. She's not a slouch as far as hitting hard. We're seeing that again, shutting down Tao's attack in one motion. That's what I call, or many martial artists in fact would call, a single tempo action. Defend yourself by killing your opponent. Perfect demonstration of what I mean by that. By Eve. And Eve is applying plenty of pressure. Actually getting tired. Tao tried to exploit that, but he's going with these retreat cuts. Dodging that thrust. Nicely done by Eve. Eve playing a good unorthodox Isabella. Yeah, it is. It's a bit different from the way a lot of us play. Cut into thrust. Like, mine's closer to Wardens and Maestros, I think. Some kind of mix between things. I'm balanced. Wow, Eve just rushing in. Doesn't get the kill, and it's a trade, in fact, but that was a good hit. I almost thought he was going to win that. Not good that he's limping, but he's being very patient. He knows you can't really force the issue while you're in that state, usually. So Tao, of course, he doesn't want to make a mistake. Here's a retreat cut. Yeah, he's going to be playing very safe here. when you don't main a character, you're confident with other attacks. Yeah, I agree, Venator. Oh, there's a strike from Tao. Tao saying, I'm not done yet. Eve says, yes you are. And Eve takes it.
Really great, easy.
GG, man.
So many parries in the last game. And
Yeah.
in the previous one, the latest round was really cool when we were both wounded. So, congratulations, you still hold the title. It seems even your
Yes.
shady ways are somehow redeemed now. GG's.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the funnest matches I've had ever, I think.
So, what happened to
Yeah.
a Calc in the second fight?
I don't know. I couldn't really put it into words, but I didn't feel confident.
Okay, I guess I'll describe our last two fights. So even after first one, I was pretty sure I can fight with easy, but in the second one, like the combinations and initiations you used were so good at parrying the attacks that I tried to respond with. Well, I got some minor mistakes with distance, and like I started one of my punishes too early. When you were going into combo, just needed to wait more. But like the most problematic were parries. Like when we were both going at it simultaneously, most of your attacks were really good at countering my forward wise or just some windmill startup. Yeah, it was really a big problem. Maybe I should have used more upcuts actually. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember getting hit a lot, but not killed a lot with the hits. Like I feel like I got wounded a lot, but
actually,
not
that's a fresh feedback. So yeah, I can really feel the reduced damage of back Y because even if it's not a head, like if it usually hit the wrist, it would kill. It would just cut off the wrist. So right now, it no longer kills in the wrist. It just wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, still, again, that wasn't the main issue. Like parries were, and unfortunately for me, unfortunately for you, I wasn't able to go around it. I really need to play your Isabella more to get used to her and find like other good moves because I was mostly using my sort of more effective ones, and definitely this matchup needed some different approach from my side. Yeah, some other moves.
Yeah.
Still. Very well played, good games, and congratulations
that was
again.
A fun fight, man. Really fun.
Yeah, really fun to watch.
So, and a small announcement at the end of the stream. So next week, especially seeing how many people became interested in USFC, I'm I want to organize a special event, not just your regular duels, but well, it's sort of. It will be duels, possibly. Like, not possibly, but we can't do anything outside of duels here. But I really want to try that concept, Eve, that we figured out together when helping Venator to organize the Sweden versus Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth series of events. So, do you remember about team battle where captains pick players?
Yeah.
I think we can really implement it here because it literally just creates two different teams, but people just fight the same way they fight in USFC.
Yeah. I love that idea.
Yeah,
so,
it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I think we can implement it here and have some special flair, some spice to fight not only as separate duelists, but actually as a team.
Yeah.
So I'll post the exact rules a little bit later, so stay tuned. We are having a really special event next week. See ya, guys.
Awesome.
See you.
Yeah, GG. Thanks for hosting, Subu and Tao.
No problem.
And